'Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lay. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day.
Good morning, you guys, and welcome to this week's vlog. As you can see, I just put my eye patches on. I bought them yesterday and I really like them so far. I put them in the fridge so that they'd be colder. They feel really nice. I just woke up feeling really gross today because I slept in. I haven't vlogged a longer vlog in a really long time, so I was like, I need to pick up the camera and film a longer vlog because it's just been so long and I really miss it. And also my parents offered to take my daughter last night for a sleepover, so I was like, you know what, that works out. That's gonna be the perfect time so that I can just vlog and get some errands done, clean the house, work out. So I thought I'd just do a little weekend in my life. I know it's almost fall. I know it's not quite fall yet, and I know some of you guys out there are just like not ready for summer to end, but personally I love fall. It's my favorite season ever and I'm just so ready for it. So I just want to get all the fall vibes going. I know that so many of you guys are new here, so if you're new here, hello. I'm so happy that you guys are here. Let's just get into the vlog.
Don't tell your friends, but let them know we're safe, let her on. The road is calling, sun on our skin, sleeping under stars when it's gone. I was just calling to see if you're free to run away with me, to run away with me.
I just ate breakfast and then I'm about to go work out. So this is my workout outfit for the day. This set is from Set Active. I think it's the mojito color. I don't know if they still have it or not, but this is one of my go-to sets. I just love how comfy it is and how it looks on. So I have the top, the leggings. I'm also wearing some Set socks, and then I have on my Nike Technos. So I'm gonna go work out really quick.
Baby, you got me going oh so crazy. You got me in my mind, I've been thinking so lately. Broke down, I've done it all before. Words are
I just finished my workout and my sister was like, we should go get lunch since you were nearby. So we're about to go get some lunch. I stole one of her big t-shirts to wear to lunch so that way I don't have to wear like my workout set into the place. But I think we're gonna go get some hibachi because we haven't had it in a long time and I'm so excited. I love hibachi. Plus it's like a lot cheaper for lunchtime than it is for dinner. So we're gonna go get some lunch and then I think afterwards we're gonna look at some Halloween stuff at Michael's.
place where we can go and be alone. So come away with me, nobody has to.
Here we are, just got to Michael's and we're gonna go look at the Halloween stuff. Hey, that's terrifying. What is that? Oh, okay. Wait, there's another little one. Look at it. That one has hair. I'm back in the car. I just ran home really quick so I could drop my leftovers off, and then now I'm gonna go pick up Navy from my parents' house. They live like an hour and 20 minutes away, so they live kind of far. So it's always just a drive there and back. I'm about to make dinner. I'm gonna make some homemade pizza tonight. So I've actually already got my dough here. Basically, I'm gonna do like a barbecue chicken pizza. So I thought I would show you guys how I make it because it's one of our go-to dinners that we really love. Let's get started. First, I'm gonna take my dough, and I would use a circle pizza pan if I had one, but I only have a square pan, so I'm just gonna try to kind of shape it into a circle the best that I can. Also, this dough, it's homemade. It's my favorite pizza dough recipe, and I can definitely link it below for you guys, so that way if you want to recreate the pizza, you can make it. This is just the best dough in my opinion. I feel like it's so much better than store-bought dough. And I also just like the fact that when you make your own stuff from home, I can know exactly what's going in it, and it doesn't have any additives or anything like that. If I had all the time in the world, I wish I could make everything from scratch, because like, I don't know, they just put so much crap in our food. If you guys can hear that loud noise, it's just because Luke's mowing the lawn, so just ignore that. So it's definitely not perfect, but this is kind of what we're going for, just as much of a circle as you can. And then this is the sauce that I like to use. It's the Rouse homemade garlic sauce, roasted garlic. It's my favorite. It's more expensive for sure, but I feel like you can really taste the quality. You can really use whatever pizza sauce you prefer. You can even make your own homemade if you want, but I really like this one, so I'm just gonna spread it all over. Okay, I forgot one step. You actually are supposed to poke holes in the crust with a fork before you put the sauce on, but I forgot, so I'm just gonna do it now and hopefully it turns out good. I cannot believe I forgot that step. Now we're gonna put the mozzarella on here. Do you wanna help Mama? Get your foot off the counter. Can you put it on the pizza? Put it on the pizza. Put it on the pizza. Like this. Whoa. Put it on the pizza. Are you gonna eat it? Whoa. Get your foot off the counter. I know this sounds weird, but cream cheese on homemade pizza is seriously so good. And we love to put it on our pizza. I know it sounds so weird. If you listen to anything I say, let it be this. If you make this pizza at home, please try it with cream cheese. It elevates the pizza so much. It just adds like, I don't know, it's like when you take a bite with the cream cheese, it's just so creamy and cheesy and good. I would also add onions, like red onions if I had some. But since I don't have any, I'm just gonna do like the chicken and the barbecue sauce on top. I cut up some of the chicken that I showed you guys earlier, so I'm just gonna sprinkle this all over the pizza. You can add as little or as much as you'd like, but Luke likes a lot of protein when I make this pizza, so I'm gonna add kind of a lot on here. The last step is to just drizzle on some barbecue sauce of your choice. And I would like to make this look pretty, but it just like never turns out that good. This is how the pizza looks. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the oven. I preheated the oven to 425, so I'm just going to throw this in the oven, and then I'm gonna cook it for about 14 minutes. We came to play while the pizza's cooking. We're just waiting for the pizza to be done, and it's almost her bedtime. She already ate dinner, so don't worry. This is just kind of a late fun dinner for Luke and I. Just playing, waiting for pizza, and then we're gonna go night-night. This is how the pizza turned out. Luke's cutting it right now. Looks so good. Morning, guys. It is the next morning. I am currently at Cycle Bar. Sunday morning. My hair looks insane right now, but I am going to get my Cycle Bar right in, so let's do it.
Go that way. Nothing comes as easy as they say.
Baby's currently down for her nap, so I thought while she's napping, I have these bananas, so I'm gonna make some banana bread. I wanted to show you guys my favorite banana bread recipe. Let's make some banana bread. You're gonna need 3 bananas, and I'll link the recipe below, but I'll also kind of explain to you guys what I'm doing. First, I'm gonna just peel these 3 bananas and mash them in a bowl. Oh, also, I just want to say, the more ripe your bananas are, the better your banana bread will be. These ones are pretty brown and spotted, but that's good because that means that the banana bread will be sweeter. I'm just going to take a fork and mash these up. I just finished mashing my bananas. You just kind of want it to look really liquidy. We're going to do the wet ingredients first. I'm just taking half a cup of unsalted butter. And this is softened. I'm just gonna add that in there. And then I'm gonna add 1 cup of granulated sugar. And then we're just gonna cream these together. I'm just gonna add a couple of eggs in there. and then beat that together for a couple minutes. Okay, I'm gonna take these mashed bananas and I'm gonna add them in to this mixture. I'm gonna mix that all together now. I got this bowl. We're gonna mix the dry ingredients in here. So we're gonna do 2 cups of flour. There's 1 and there's 2. I'm gonna add a pinch of salt and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I'm just gonna whisk all of this together. Now I'm gonna add the dry ingredients to the wet, and then I'm gonna mix these together. I'm gonna take my bread pan and I'm just gonna spray it pretty good with some nonstick spray. I'm gonna put my batter in the pan now. Also, you can add like chocolate chips or nuts if you want to, but I just kept it plain because I'm gonna give my daughter some, so obviously she can't have like nuts, but I just don't really like chocolate, so. In a separate bowl, we're just gonna take 5 tablespoons worth of cold butter, and you're just gonna wanna cut it up really small. And also make sure it's cold too, because we're making a streusel for the top of the banana bread, which I really like to do because I feel like it really elevates the banana bread. I'm gonna add a 1/3 cup of brown sugar as well as a 1/3 cup of flour. I'm gonna add a sprinkle of cinnamon, and then I'm just gonna mix this all together. You don't want it to really fully mix because you want, like I said, a streusel for the top. This is kind of the texture that you want for your streusel, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on top. I forgot to tell you guys that I preheated my oven to 325, but my banana bread is ready to go in the oven. It looks so good. It's gonna cook for about 55 minutes, so I'm just gonna set a timer. I realized I forgot to show you guys how the banana bread turned out, so ignore this. We were literally picking at it. It turned out so good. I just put it in this little dish that I got from Target a while ago. This is my favorite banana bread ever. You guys should definitely try it. Just made Navy a quick lunch. I made her some chicken nuggets with some ranch, and then I gave her some Greek yogurt and some raspberries cut up. I just did a quick, simple lunch for her today. If you're a mom, then if you know, you know, because I just made my child a nice lunch and I'm about to eat this single nugget because I'm not hungry because I had a late breakfast. So. Does anyone else's toddler just throw all their food on the floor for the dog? Because same. She just flipped her whole plate over. Luckily, the tray caught most of her food, but she just loves to throw her food. And the plates that I get her, they're supposed to stick to the tray, but she still figures out a way to throw them on the floor. Can I please do a venti iced pumpkin chai latte? Can I add a pump of vanilla in that, please?
A pump of vanilla?
Yes, please.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right, 8:31 at the window.
Thank you. I got my pumpkin chai latte. I added a pump of vanilla. This is my go-to. I actually used to add 2 pumps of vanilla syrup, but I feel like as I get older, the less sweet I'm starting to like things. So I just added 1 pump today, and it's perfect. It's like just the right amount of sweetness for me. Let's do a taste test. So good. 10 out of 10, it's so good. I just wish it wasn't so pricey because this was like $8.30 or $8.39, something like that. It doesn't say, but it was like $8 and some change. Just honestly so expensive. And I wish I knew how to make them at home. It's definitely not really like an everyday thing for me. I usually just make coffee at home for myself every day. But this is just kind of like a fun treat if I'm out, you know? I don't know. It's always nice to get one here and there. So, you guys hear Navy's toy back there? Navy, you doing okay? She's normally so chatty in the car. She's being so quiet. I need to return a Princess Polly package of some jeans that I had. The model, they looked so cute on, and I bought them and they just did not look cute on me at all. They did not look flattering. They were really long. They were really tight around my stomach. And I'm like 13 months postpartum, which I know is like a long time since I've given birth, but I swear I still don't feel like myself like I did pre-pregnancy, and I honestly don't know if I ever will. My abs, like maybe if you are a mom and you've had kids you can relate to this, but like my abs are just non-existent anymore. I just feel like I cannot lose the extra weight. I just hate the way clothes fit on me now, and it's really hard for me to find stuff that I actually like. And I feel like now that I'm a mom, I feel like I want my style to be different and I want it to be more mature but still fun. I'm still trying to figure out my style and like what I like and what looks good on me. I wanted just a nice pair of dark wash jeans for the fall because I feel like that's just something that's just a good staple that can really go with anything. But they did not do me justice. They looked so cute on the model and I was like actually so sad that they looked terrible on me. So I have to return those. We just got to Ulta because they do the returns. So I dropped off the package, but they had a thing where if you do a return with them, then they give you a $5 off of $15 spent coupon. So first of all, I got the new pumpkin Touchland hand sanitizer. I smelled the tester and it smelled really good, so I wanted to get one. Plus I needed a new hand sanitizer anyways, so I thought I'd keep that in my purse. And then I just got a couple more of these Patchology, I hope I'm saying that right, but I just got a couple of the eye masks because I really like to use them in the morning or at night, and they're really refreshing. They really help my dark circles and they just feel so good. So I got a couple of those. That's the little Ulta haul. I think I actually need to head home. I don't think I'll have time to really do anything else because it's already 4 o'clock and I have to get home, get Navy a snack, and start making dinner. Okay, we just got home. We're gonna get you a snack. You want crackers or fruit or cheese? You got your cracker? You can't share with Luna. She's trying to share with Luna. Everything she tries to share with Luna. Say cracker. I'm gonna put these in the fridge with my other one that I have in here. So I'm about to make dinner and I was like, why don't I vlog? I feel like I've been cooking and baking so much in this vlog, but I love to cook and I don't know, I just thought maybe you guys would like to just see some meals that I make for the week in case you need some ideas if you're also a stay-at-home mom. Oh, tonight I was craving steak tacos. So I've already got my steak cut up here. I use sirloin. I would normally use flank steak, but I didn't have any flank steak, so sirloin will be fine. I just try to cut it up thin and then I cut it up into smaller pieces. The trick with cutting steak is you want to cut against the grain, and if you don't know what I mean, it's kind of like the lines in your steak, you want to cut the opposite way of that. So I need to make the marinade and then some homemade guacamole. And also, if you guys are wondering how I'm able to like cook and bake, this is how. She's always watching me in this little chair that she has, and I usually have to give her a snack to keep her happy. We're gonna start off with our marinade. So I'm gonna cut a couple of limes. I like to roll them if I'm gonna juice the limes so that I can get as much juice out as possible. Also, these limes aren't really very ripe. I bought them for grocery pickup, so I wasn't able to pick them out, but they will work. I'm gonna squeeze all of these limes onto the meat. I'm just gonna really try to get out as much as I possibly can from each half. I'm so excited, you guys. I was seriously craving steak tacos so bad today. And I was like, you know what? I have steak in the freezer, so I'm just gonna make them homemade. I've really been trying to cook at home a lot more. I feel like I just really like to know exactly what I'm putting into my body and like what is going into my food. Eating out can definitely be really fun, but I just really like to cook. I'm following a carne asada marinade recipe that I found online, and it's rated 5 stars. And then it also calls for a 1/4 cup of no pulp orange juice, and it calls for a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. Pour that in. And it gets 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Need to cut up some cilantro. I feel like with cilantro, you either love it or you hate it. I don't know, I'm like, I don't really hate it, but I don't necessarily love it either, so I'm not really gonna put as much as the recipe called for. I think it called for a cup's worth. I'm bringing the bowl back. I'm just gonna add my cilantro that I just chopped up in there. I'm gonna add some garlic in here. For the seasonings, it calls for 2 teaspoons of chili powder, and it calls for a teaspoon of cumin, and then a teaspoon of salt. I mixed everything together, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set this in the fridge to marinate for a while. I just mixed up a quick guac. I just did avocado, tomato, onions, cilantro, lime juice, salt, pepper, and then some garlic powder. And the meat is pretty marinated by now, so I'm just heating up my skillet currently, waiting for that to warm up. And then I'm gonna cook the meat and put the tacos together.